Okay guys, I'm back with yet another video of Stronghold Crusader. This time we are going to see two teams fighting against each other. This is more likely a Crusader versus Arab fight where we're gonna see two Saladins and Emir taking on Wolf, Emperor Frederick and Sheriff. 40,000 gold as always. Let's start the fight. The map is the close encounter map, one of my favorite maps. We have got Wolf on the top left of the map. In the center is his ally Emperor Frederick. On the right is Sheriff. And Sheriff's gonna face Emir. Then we have got two Saladins together. One of my favorite maps. I really love this map. Whenever I see this map, full of resources. Whenever these AIs get to fight here in this map, it's always full of drama.
Once more unto the breach. Once
I've never seen
more unto
Wolf
the
making
breach.
another castle on this map except this one. Frederick's looking good. His castle is beautiful. I'm going to just increase the speed a little bit. I have selected Sheriff because Sheriff is very good defensively, I would say, except from the dirty castle design that he has. I mean, it's not easy to get into his castle and reach his lord. Even when you have burnt him down completely from outside, he has got a good variation of crossbowmen, fire throwers, and assassins and macemen. Emir has made a good castle. This is gonna be an interesting fight. It's not gonna be easy for either of them to win this one. And I've deliberately placed Emir in front of Sheriff. It's because we all know Emir is defensively not as good as Saladin, and he might well have had some issues when he would have faced Frederick and Wolf. Same goes for Sheriff, I would say, but no, Amir is like defensively very strong. Okay, Saladin has decided to attack Sheriff and not Frederick. And then he sends his army towards Frederick, but he is besieging Sheriff's castle. Emir has joined the party with plenty of catapults. It will be interesting to see what would be Emperor Frederick's target. Would that be Emir or Saladin? He's got a good amount of gold so far. Let's see what these two guys are doing against each other. Oh, plenty of catapults in the middle of the map. These are Saladin's catapults, these are Wolf's catapults here. Attacking each other's base. Okay, I think this Saladin, this black Saladin, wants to attack Frederick as well. It's not gonna be easy to kill Frederick in this map, on this map with full of resources. Wolf always has got plenty of crossbowmen on his castle. Look at the catapult, how close they have come to Sheriff's castle. Sheriff needs to do something about it. He's got a good number of crossbowmen on his castle, but it's all problems here for Sheriff. He needs to find answers against these catapults. He might well be destroying them now. Assassins have joined, and the catapults are destroyed. That number of troops aren't going to be enough to kill EMIR. Yeah, if Sheriff wants to put pressure on EMIR, if Sheriff wants to really cause significant damage to EMIR, he must send large armies to do so. Otherwise, it's not gonna bother EMIR anyways. Or he needs to bring some siege units, catapults or maybe trebuchets. Saladin's attention is to kill Sheriff, but there is a problem here. They will never be able to kill Sheriff as long as they are going to send their Arabian swordsmen from behind. The best thing to do for these guys is to send their troops here, destroy this small wall, short wall, answer from here, destroy the big gate, and then enter inside. Look at them now, they are coming with full force against Sheriff. That's a good number of horse archers. They're gonna put Sheriff under trouble a lot. And note that Saladin and EMIR have got both
running out of cash
sort of 25% combat bonus their troops have got. So it's an advantage for them because of the fear factors, good things that take place. But Sheriff is under the pump here. His castle is being besieged as well as the walls are being destroyed by Saladin and EMIR. But he still has got good amount of money to recruit a good number of units to defend himself. $16,000 gold, now 15, and his whole castle is burned. That's the worst thing for Sheriff. Oh my goodness. That's something Sheriff and his allies didn't want to see, but they have to face the fate now. Don't send your army outside. There's fire out there, man. Don't send your armies outside. You're gonna burn them all. Yeah, intelligent enough. He still lost a few. 14,000 gold he still has. Saladin, Purple Saladin is attacking Sheriff as well, I think, right? Yes, he comes again against him. Sheriff is under a real pump here, man. EMIR might well be coming again against him. Or haven't really seen Wolf doing something. We'll see that after this attack. But right now, it feels like Sheriff's game is gonna be over soon. Because he's gonna go short of money very soon. And that's gonna be a big problem for him. Still has got 10,000 gold. But these Arab lords are not giving him any time to rebuild himself again. Look at the number of siege engines outside, quite aggressive. And I think EMIR might well be coming again to attack. Okay, I have a question for you guys here. Do let me know. Sheriff's the best guy, better guy, or Pig? I mean, because they have got the similar number of units. Yeah, I know that Sheriff has got superior units compared to Pig. It is because Pig only makes crossbowman and maceman, but Sheriff makes like crossbowman, maceman, assassins, and a bit of slingers and fire throwers as well. So my question here is, who do you think the better lord is, or who would have performed better if I mean if Pig was here instead of Sheriff? Would he have performed better than Sheriff? That's a question for you guys. Do let me know in the comment section. I know Sheriff doesn't have a good castle design, which makes him very vulnerable. So that's why I'm putting this question for you here. Do let me know.
Running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
So not even for once I've switched my attention to Wolf. It's because they haven't even allowed a single moment for Sheriff to take a breath. I don't know since when these Arab lords have become that smart, they are all attacking the same opponent. So it's a bit of beautiful teamwork. He's not allowing them to reach his keep. Now he has run short of gold. He doesn't have any money in his bank account now. And look at them. They are just coming again and again and again, not allowing him to buy a single second to take a breath. Let him breathe, guys. Just let him breathe for once or twice. These Arabs are quite aggressive, I must say.
A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
Will this be the game over for Sheriff? I don't think so. Yes. Well, who's coming next now? Let's see. Yep, expected. EMIR is coming next. He might well be finishing off Sheriff. Okay, now let's see what Wolf is doing. He's pretty good at the moment. Looking great. And Saladin was also looking great. And it's never easy for any lord in the game to breach Saladin's defenses so easily. I mean, Saladin's defense is absolutely brilliant. One thing to notice is Saladin doesn't have crossbowmen. He has Arab archers, same version of European archers. And regardless of these ranged units, his defenses are very, very strong. It's because of his unique castle designs and the combination of units that he has on his walls, like fire throwers, and their strategic positioning on the wall. So the game's over for Sheriff. Now the Crusader team is reduced to 2 versus 3.
A message from the EMIR.
Emperor Frederick is also looking very strong.
Most sincerely. I am willing to easily.
Amir feels like he has committed a sin and he is apologizing. It's because this Saladin guy has got a lot of resources close to his castle. It will never be easy for Wolf to kill him. But his gold is reduced to 100. It means that while we were focusing on Sheriff, Wolf was putting a lot of pressure on Saladin, right? Yeah. Otherwise, he would have had a good amount of gold. I'm sure that this guy would have good amount of gold. Yeah, he has got 16,000, but because this guy was put under pressure by Wolf, his gold has dropped down to hundreds. Because then they have to react fast and recruit some units fast. So that's why their gold goes down quickly. Emperor Frederick's charging against Saladin. Look at the siege engine for EMIR here. He's coming with full force. Now Emperor Frederick has to face the might of the EMIR and Saladin. This is not going to be easy for EMIR and Saladin to kill Emperor Frederick because of the crossbowman that he has. Okay, here comes Wolf again against Saladin. Will he be able to bring a change here in this fight? That's a plenty of good units coming. Pikemen and swordmen along with some good ranged units. That's a large army. Will he be able to put Saladin under pump, and will he be able to kill one of them and equal the numbers 2 versus 2? I think he needs to bring more siege engines to put Saladin under pressure. And he's taking a lot of time to gather his units. He needs to be fast to react. Well, for what I thought was a large army, he has just been reduced to nothing. As a bit of swordmen just left. The tower is destroyed, but it is not enough because Saladin still has got a good number of units on his castle. So not a real damage done against Saladin. Wolf needs to find better answers. Let's see how much gold does Wolf have. Has 15,000, so his economy is working fine. Freddy has got 8,000 plus gold. Saladin and EMIR are both joining to attack Frederick. They're again putting up a teamwork, while the third Saladin, the second Saladin, or the black Saladin, has been silenced for a while by Wolf. So Frederick's castle is burned, and he has to face a lot of horse archers, which is not easy. His towers are being destroyed by the siege engine. I must say, well done to Saladin and EMIR for putting a lot of pressure on Frederick. The attack wasn't successful, but I should say that this is almost 70% successful. It's because they have brought down Frederick's economy by damaging his castle with fire and catapults, and still continuing that. Look at the catapults. There are plenty of catapults in the middle of the map attacking Emperor Frederick's castle, not allowing him to buy enough time to rebuild himself again. Well, note that he has now run short of gold, and they might well be finishing him off in the very next couple of attacks, maybe. Let's just see. He still has got good number of units though on his castle, but he needs to face this pressure from EMIR and Saladin. While the third Saladin, or the black Saladin, I keep saying third, it's the second Saladin, it's a black Saladin who's facing a constant pressure by Wolf. But these many units aren't going to be enough to put him under pressure. Here goes Saladin again, and EMIR will soon be joining, or maybe coming after this attack. Saladin's fast. Okay, the pikemen and swordmen have reached his towers yet again, but they won't be able to reach inside the castle. The focus should be on Frederick because he's under the pump here. The moat has been dug by the slaves. Now all Arabian swordmen have to do is to reach the walls and try and break them. Not these walls, but these walls should be their preference. Emperor Frederick, EMIR sent his maceman, and now EMIR is coming this time behind Saladin, after Saladin. Now yet again he has got plenty of siege units now, and a lot of horse archers. He doesn't need to order his horse archers to destroy Emperor Frederick's walls. He has got Arabian swordsmen to do that, and macemen. The opening has been made in Frederick's castle. He still has got plenty of swordsmen on his keep, but look at the number of siege engines. And they're putting a lot of pressure on Emperor Frederick. They're not gonna allow Frederick to rebuild his economy again. This might not be enough to kill him, but the damage has already been done. And soon after this, maybe Saladin will be following them up. Look at this black guy. Black Saladin is also coming against Frederick. So Frederick's game will soon be over. Let's see how many soldiers Frederick have. 138, and now the numbers are falling. Swordsmen are dying. He was able to rebuild his walls, but his numbers have fallen significantly from 138 to 113. And he's trying to recruit units. As he placed his stone barracks now. Still got a good number of crossbowmen to defend himself. I mean, first the purple Saladin attacked him. Saladin, they just attacked him, and immediately after his attack, EMIR followed up and he attacked. And after EMIR's attack, the black guy attacks. That's a beautiful combination. I don't know how, sometimes they get very smart with their attacks. They put up a lot of teamwork. And I was expecting this Saladin to have again charge after those attacks. And he's going again. Freddy has got 130, almost 130 troops. His iron mines are working fine. And he's doing a pretty good job. He has rebuilt his towers again. But the question is, for how long will he be able to survive? Look at the assassins. Assassins closing in. They are raiding his castle. They're destroying his production. Now then, will EMIR be coming after this attack? The tower is destroyed by the battering ram. Now Frederick has got some serious problems. It's because his swordsman the number of swordsmen has reduced. He doesn't have now much troops left on his keep either. Fire ballistas are doing their job against Frederick. Barbarossa is under a lot of trouble here. I think EMIR will soon be coming again against Frederick. Look at the number of troops this guy has, Black Saladin. He has got 350 plus troops. So, oh, here comes EMIR. Here comes EMIR, and there goes Saladin the Black, Saladin the Wise. Let's see what can EMIR do in this attack. Emperor Frederick could not have a breather for a single moment soon after Sheriff was dead. This might be the game over for him, as plenty of Arabian swordsmen coming. His castle catches a fire from inside. I don't know which might save him, this fire. It might save him if the fire continues to catch up.
A message from Emperor Frederick.
But
The Imperial clan looks tired.
I don't know where these Arabian swordsmen are going. What's there? Frederick thinks it's time to change his strategy, but it's time to say the final prayers. The game's over for Emperor Frederick almost. There's very few crossbowmen in his castle. Will this be enough to kill him?
A message from Emperor Frederick.
Yeah, the game is over
This is the day
for
the
Emperor Frederick.
loses its emperor.
And now with the fall of Emperor Frederick,
A message
Wolf
from
is
the
left
EMIR.
alone.
Oh, I apologize most sincerely. I am winning too easily.
Yes, bro, you winning too easily is the right thing to say right now in this moment. Now then, Wolf's gold is reduced to hundreds because he kept recruiting units fast. Saladin the Just is coming, and soon EMIR and all of these Arabs will be joining in with all their might against Wolf. Wolf has got a lot of crossbowmen on his castle to defend himself, so it will not be easy to kill him. Both Saladins have joined the party, and soon EMIR will be joining them as well. That's a great fight, I must say, by these Arab lords. I really enjoy this fight. My question here is to you guys, should we have a rematch for this? And should we replace Sheriff with the other Lord? Do let me know in the comment section who would be the better Lord replacing Sheriff against EMIR. Remember that. I will be replacing him in front of EMIR, so you must say notice that as well. EMIR joins the party a bit late, I think. That is gonna put a lot of damage to Wolfie as well. Problems for Wolf. He will be exhausted to his death. His both towers are destroyed, like his both arms are destroyed. He's got a lot of crossbowmen on his castle, on his keep. Some 335 troops he has got, still got a good number of troops, man. It's not a small number that he has. It all comes down to horse archers. If Saladin and EMIR are able to put pressure and kill his crossbowmen with his horse archers, that's gonna be the best thing to do at the moment, because most of his army is on his keep. Or maybe burning his castle down is also a good option if they can do that. Here goes Saladin the Black again. Saladin the Black is going again. Now this time Wolf has got some 338 troops. Huh? He's recruiting even more troops. His production is working fairly. No, not fairly, I would say. The stone quarries have been destroyed by the enemy. Now, and Saladin that just joins in. Now we can see Wolf's numbers falling down. And the war beat starts. Whenever this music starts, I always, you know, keep myself quiet and I listen to the music. It's because this music, like War Beat, is beautiful. Honor medley. Alright, so now Wolf has got some 296 troops. Has got one stone quarry functioning. Look at these assassins enjoying, having fun destroying Wolf's castle, Wolf's buildings. Now then, when will EMIR join in? EMIR's had a wonderful time here on this map. He almost didn't have to face any enemy because Sheriff wasn't very good enough to have put him under pressure. He did I mean, he did attack him twice or maybe more than that, but it wasn't enough to have put EMIR under pressure. And now we all can see is EMIR having the best time of his life on this map. 400 plus units for EMIR, and Saladin have got some good number of units as well. Wolf has got 300 units. But nothing's working for him now. I mean, no resources to gather some and earn some money and recruit more units. This isn't the case now. Now then, here comes EMIR with his siege engines. Oh, that's a lot of horse archers that Wolf has to face. Let's see how many troops now Wolf has. He had 300 before this attack. I got some 285, so 15 and more troops have been killed by the enemy. But slowly, slowly, he is being exhausted to his deaths. Here comes the third guy, the Saladin, the Just. Wolf has got some 284 units. All of them are almost ranged units, most of them, not all of them. There goes horse archers again. I want to see more horse archers from these Arab lords, because her horse archers are really going to help them kill crossbowmen. Otherwise, there are a lot of crossbowmen to kill infantry units. The castle is surrounded completely. Battering ram is destroying the gate. Battering ram will destroy the gate. He has destroyed the gate. Now a lot of units are entering his keep. His castle has been dead. Now then, a lot of damage has been done to Wolf. And assassins and macemen are destroying his buildings freely. Now let's see how many troops does he have. He has left with 174 only. Before this attack, he has 300 units. And after the attack, he has left with 174. It means that 126 of his troops were killed in this attack. And yeah, he's being exhausted to death. They never allowed them any time. So aggressive. I wonder who's gonna kill these guys. To Saladin and EMIR on this map especially. It's because this map is full of resources. They never run short of gold, these Arabs, and they are very aggressive. I wonder who's gonna be the best Crusader lords to kill them. Of course, Wolf is not out of the list. Maybe 2 wolves and the third guy. But you do let me know who's gonna be the third guy replacing Sheriff to fight against these people. That's something you must tell me in the comment section, and I will be putting a video for that as a rematch. Now then, Wolf has got 175 units before this attack, and now let's see. Will this be the game over for him? Or will it take yet another attack?
A message from the wolf.
Ah, this should be it. Look at the number of Arabian swordsmen. How then? Are they gonna kill him? The units are burnt. No, that should be it. Yes. Wonderful sight. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Amazing. And that's game over for Wolf. Well played, Saladins and EMIR. They have done a wonderful
A
job
message
here
from
to kill
Saladin.
these Crusaders. So Arabs stand tall in this fight, and the greatest lord is Emir and then Wolf. Well, credit goes to Wolf then. And the most amount of gold was earned by the Black Saladin, who was put under the pump initially by Wolf. But then Wolf lost his two allies and he could not do anything after that. And the most number of units were recruited by Saladin the Just, Saladin the Wise, Emir, and then Wolf, Frederick, and Sheriff, which shows you how aggressive this Saladin guy is. You know, Emir said for that equal time on the map as Saladin's did, but Saladin's have got almost 1,000 more units recruited compared to the others. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and do let me know in the comment section the questions I've put for you, and I'll see you in the next